Welcome back to part 2 of our countdown of the most unique wedding dresses in history. In part 1, we explored some jaw-dropping bridal looks that broke all the rules. Get ready for over-the-top sparkle, unexpected silhouettes, and bridal moments that are as bold and memorable as the brides themselves. Heidi Montag, 2009. When Heidi Montag married Spencer Pratt in 2009, she went all out with her wedding look, because subtlety was definitely not the goal here. She wore a custom strapless Monique Lhuillier ball gown with a dropped waist and a full overlay of silk organza peacock feathers. Yes, peacock feathers. The dress was cinched with a silk chiffon sash covered in Swarovski crystals and pearls, adding even more sparkle. And if that wasn't enough glam, she topped it off with a heavily beaded Swarovski crystal veil that fell to her waist. It was over the top, dramatic, and totally Heidi, making sure all eyes were on her, just the way she likes it. Cynthia Bailey, 2010. When Cynthia Bailey tied the knot with Peter Thomas in 2010, she definitely didn't go for your typical white wedding gown. Instead, she wore a silver-gray metallic dress, bold, modern, and totally unexpected. The whole look stood out, but Cynthia later admitted she wasn't exactly thrilled with her choice. The wedding itself, shown on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, had a bit of tension in the air, which kind of matched the dramatic vibe of her dress. Still, it was memorable. A shimmery, unconventional bridal moment that only a true fashion risk-taker like Cynthia could pull off. Kim Zolciak, 2011. Kim Zolciak's 2011 wedding to Kroy Biermann was the definition of extra. Her dress cost a jaw-dropping $58,000 and was designed by Versace, the same brand known for its ultra-glam, made-for-a-queen vibes. The gown was made of double Duchess satin and literally weighed 35 pounds, covered in crystals, pearls, and embroidered lace. Even the bustier had hand-carved crystal roses, and the matching veil sparkled just as much. It wasn't just a dress, it was a full-on moment, like something straight out of a fantasy movie. Only Kim could pull off a look this over the top and make it seem completely normal. Kate Moss, 2011. Kate Moss's 2011 wedding look was pure vintage glamour with a rock and roll twist. Designed by John Galliano, her gown took inspiration from the 1920s and 1930s, made from bias-cut silk that draped perfectly on her. The dress had this dreamy sheer overlay covered in sequins, gold beading, and embroidery, all catching the light in the softest, most romantic way. It flowed into a delicate train that gave her that effortless, old Hollywood kind of elegance. The whole look felt like something out of a Gatsby-era dream, timeless, cool, and so Kate Moss. Keira Knightley, 2013. Keira Knightley's 2013 wedding was the definition of effortless chic. For her low-key civil ceremony, she didn't go shopping for a new gown. She literally pulled a pale pink Chanel haute couture mini dress from her own closet. Designed by Karl Lagerfeld, the strapless tulle dress was simple, soft, and totally her style. The best part? She wore the same dress again later at another event. Because yes, even celebrities recycle when the outfit is that good. Kandi Burruss, 2014. Kandi Burruss went full royal mode for her 2014 wedding to Todd Tucker. Her gown was a custom-made $20,000 creation by Rico Chappell, complete with a 12-foot train that totally fit her over-the-top Coming to America-themed wedding. The dress sparkled from every angle and matched the movie's regal vibe perfectly. The whole thing screamed luxury, confidence, and total queen energy. Exactly what you'd expect from Kandi. Scheana Marie, 2014. Scheana Marie's 2014 wedding to Michael Shea was anything but traditional. She wore a custom two-piece dress designed by her aunt, featuring a strapless crop top with pearl detailing and a high-waisted fitted skirt with delicate embroidery. The creamy white gown was modern and bold, showing a bit of midriff while still feeling romantic. During the ceremony, the top caused some wardrobe trouble, so straps were added later for the reception. It was a daring, unforgettable look that perfectly matched Scheana's personality. Rose Leslie, 2018. Rose Leslie's 2018 wedding to Kit Harington was full of romance and elegance. She wore an ivory lace gown by Elie Saab from his Spring-Summer 2018 collection, featuring a soft mermaid silhouette, an illusion bateau neckline, and an open back with intricate guipure embroidery. A thin white waist belt added a subtle touch of definition, while her accessories, a delicate flower crown, full-length veil, and ear climbers, completed the dreamy fairytale vibe. The whole look was effortless, romantic, and totally suited Rose's natural, understated style. Julianne Moore, 2003. Julianne Moore kept things effortlessly chic for her 2003 wedding to director Bart Freundlich. Instead of a traditional white gown, she went for a lilac slip dress by Prada, pairing it with Prada shoes and green gem-encrusted earrings borrowed from her friend Ellen Barkin. The ceremony was intimate, held at their Manhattan home, and her unconventional dress perfectly matched the low-key personal vibe. Brittany Mahomes, 2022. For her wedding, Brittany worked with celebrity stylist Mimi Cottrell and Versace to create a truly unforgettable gown. The dress featured a cutout corset-style bodice adorned with sparkling crystals, giving it a glamorous red carpet feel. The crisscross strap back added a modern, edgy touch, while the sweeping train trailed elegantly behind her with every step. With its perfect mix of luxury, sophistication, and bold design, this gown was a total showstopper and a perfect fit for a bride who wanted to make a statement. Mariah Carey, 1993. Mariah Carey's 1993 wedding to Tommy Mottola was nothing short of a fairy tale, and her custom Vera Wang gown made sure of that. Inspired by Princess Diana's iconic dress, it was a voluminous ball gown with a full flowing skirt, a slim bodice, and dramatic puffy sleeves. The gown was covered in pearl detailing on the bodice, and the 27-foot train added a jaw-dropping cinematic touch. To complete the dreamy bridal look, Mariah wore a 10-foot veil, making her entrance feel straight out of a royal wedding. Honestly, each gown has its own drama, charm, and wow factor, so picking a favorite is basically impossible. Which one would you actually dare to walk down the aisle in? Let us know, because these bridal looks prove that bold, unforgettable style is always in fashion.